Oh, hi! What was I doing last night? Oh yeah. Knuckles. I think I overdid it with the alcohol, to be honest. Anyway, seeing as I've started Sonic Adventure, might as well finish it. Amy's Story? No! I'd rather lick a tramp than play Amy's Story again. It's better than Knuckles' story, but only slightly. So the next 3 stories that we're going to be covering they're quite different. They're gimmicky, yeah, I'd say gimmicky. Some are good, and some are Big the Cat. Can't really do anything about that though. Anyway, I digress. Let's get into it so I can get it done with it. I can move on with my life. I hope. Yeah, Amy's is the most normal. Basically, the gimmick for this story is that you get chased by a robot called Zero. It's okay. Amy's quite slow, but you can gain some speed with a jump and a flip, but no, it's still quite loose. Twinkle Park is quite fun though. It's only about a minute long, but not really much to say. It's not that hard, you just run around for a bit, go on a balloon, you win. Oh well. But Hot Shulker can go suck a pike. It takes like 5 years. I'm not spending 5 years on the naming stage. 4 years, 11 months? Fine. But not 5 years. It's just so boring. It's just, there's nothing to do. It's Amy. She's so slow. I want to play a Sonic game. I want to be running across the map. I don't want to be like... riveting gameplay. It's annoying. I finished it, I guess, which is nice. It's actually the only part in the game I died, and that's just because Zero caught me because I was trying to figure out what to do with the little block coloured things. Oh well, not that big of a deal. I just really hope I don't go on the news and it says, Joe Biffle died in an Amy stage. That'd just be embarrassing. Oddly enough, I finished Final Egg faster than I finished Twinkle Park. It's easy, I assume. I can't remember. Then the final and only boss for Amy, Nero, the robot chasing you throughout the story. He's okay. Quite cool that they make you think about how to defeat him. What you do is you push him into a barrier that then awakens his weak spot. I like how it just doesn't randomly open up whenever he does something. I think it's quite cheap for a game to do, to be perfectly honest. So it's cool that they make you think about it. Because honestly, I didn't know. It took me a while. And then I figured it out because I'm just so mega brain. Amy's Story gets 3rd place so far, below Sonic and Tails, but above Knuckles. Now, the moment that I feel will change me forever. Either it'll make me want to kill myself, or it'll make me realise I can do anything I put my mind to. Big the Cat's Story. Fuck this stupid fucking overweight cat. I want him dead. You might think, oh Joe, what's the gimmick for Big the Cat? Let me tell you. Fishing! In a Sonic game! No one wants to fish in a Sonic game! Why would they make you fish in a Sonic game? You want to run in a Sonic game! Anyway, let me talk about the stages. Fuck this stupid fucking cat, he's the worst part of the game. Knuckles who? Unlike Knuckles' story, I can't rate these stages because there's nothing to say. They are the same. So you might be thinking, oh Joe, what about the boss? Boss 1. It's Chaos 6, but it's not fun Chaos 6, it's fishing Chaos 6, right? So, the frog that you've been trying to get throughout the entire story, I'll explain later, jumps into Chaos 6 as he's been possessed by his tail. So now, Chaos now has a tail, and Froggy, the frog that you're trying to catch, is inside Chaos 6. All you have to do for the boss is aim your fishing rod at Froggy, you win. You don't even have to reel him out. As long as you get the bite, you win. And it's not fun. It's not exciting. It's just shit. So Big's only friend is a frog called Froggy because just like a 2-year-old who's been given a teddy bear, Big isn't that creative. But it's over with quickly, I guess. So Froggy has been possessed by Chaos's tail. Doesn't really make any sense. They don't really elaborate on it. And Eggman wants it, eventually gets the frog, but Big's always like, oh, I want the frog, because Big's a loser and has no other friends. Although apparently Amy Rose is friends with Big. That's only really shown in Sonic Heroes though, and if you think I'm playing that game, no. Okay, maybe, but not yet. Anyway. Big can suck a pike. And you know what? I hope he dies, like, not yet, I've got some stuff I'd want to do to him. But I hope he dies before I do, so I can have a nice little wee on his grave. It's not vodka, it's water. She's a shame, I wanted to drink myself to sleep again. Knuckles. After Big's story, thank God, we go on to Gamma's story. And it's so fun, he fires guns. But I'm kidding. It is actually really good. It should have been its own game, really. Like, the story was really good. It's a shame it wasn't, because I would have brought that if I was born in the 1800s. Anyway, let me tell you about why it's so good. So you start off in Eggman's base in the jungle. As for a trial mission for Gamma, you must go into the final egg and destroy a Sonic doll. Not that bad, to be fair. 15 seconds and you win. Obviously it is just so you can learn the controls. Then you go into Emerald Coast, and this is my favourite part of the story, as you make Big's life harder. Eggman sends you onto a mission to find Froggy, and you do so. You take Froggy back to the egg carrier, and you and 3 other robots in the E10 series are assessed. All the other robots are destroyed, and Eggman sends Gamma to get a bird from Amy, who's currently being held in a cell by Eggman. But Gamma enters the wrong room and sees Beta, a robot in the E1010 series, also Gamma's brother, being ripped apart. Gamma leaves and coldly says, "This is the wrong room." You find Amy and set her free. Then you fight Sonic, but Amy stops you, like she does in Sonic's story. The egg carrier begins to crash and Gamma flies away. And he realises what his new mission is: to destroy every robot in the E10 series, as to, free the birds and stuff. He also realises that Eggman's not his master, Eggman is his enemy. Gamma then goes from stage to stage, destroying each of all the robots, and even himself. Well, that's strange for a Sonic game. A character we've been playing as kills itself, is never mentioned again. Not even in the finale of the game. And that is what probably makes this story the best, story-wise. Really, really good. And then, the secret final story. About time. I feel like I've been trying to avoid this for 2 years. Anyway. So, you beat all the other stories in the game. You go back onto the game. There's a secret question mark. And you think, wow, I wonder what that could be. Click on it. It says Super Sonic. Yeah. I'm not going to bore you, but basically, you find out that Agent Island has fallen again. You see Eggman and Knuckles. Tikal, I don't really care for her stuff, so I've not really spoken about it. Takes you to the past, and then you come back. You find the last Chaos Emerald, but Chaos has come back. Chaos is more powerful than ever. Chaos takes the final Chaos Emerald, and now Chaos is invincible. You go to Station Square. It's been destroyed. So what happens? Well, it turns out that Chaos only used the negative power of the emeralds, and if Sonic can harness the positive power of the emeralds, he can beat Chaos. And then that starts one of the coolest parts of the game. The final boss fight. You go up against Perfect Chaos. To be honest, when I first played that, I was so intimidated. perfect chaos. I just spent an entire game going up against chaos, and this is the perfect chaos. Anyway, Sonic becomes Supersonic, and for the first part of the battle, it's fun. You're playing the theme song, Can't Hold On Much Longer But I Will Never Let Go, while you're zooming through with Sonic and then defeating chaos. But you hit him 3 times, and that's the second part of the boss battle, and the music's now gone to something more generic. Kind of ruins it for me. I still love the boss fight, but just getting rid of the cool music ruined it personally. But we all have our own preferences. You beat him, you beat the game. Finally, I will no longer have to speak about this game ever again. Until next week. Anyway. I'm gonna rate every last story in this game. Coming up first, we have Sonic's story. Obviously, it's a Sonic game and Sonic is fast. Then we have Gamma's story. He's not as fast, but he's got a lovely conclusion. He's got a really good story. Third place, Tails' story. He's fast and fun like Sonic, but he's a bit too gimmicky for my liking with the whole let's race against people vibe. Fourth place, we've got Amy's story. Meh, so okay, I guess. A bit slow. Oh well. Knuckles' story, I hate it. It gives me headaches. Big the Cat's story, fuck that stupid cat. So that was Sonic Adventure. Anyway, thanks for watching. Why don't you go and subscribe and like the video?